Yeah, this looks good. So as long as we got the, I just got to make sure I keep the camera charged. But I think this is good. Okay. I like how it look. It's much way clearer. I can already see it. Mm-hmm. Now I really got to get a haircut.
That export gonna be vicious.
Hell yeah.
like how big is it? A terabyte?
Dead ass, man. What's this? Episode 8?
Yeah, episode 8.
Episode 8. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
The Block Talk Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Bobby.
I'm G.
Welcome back, y'all. Another episode, another day. Man, you know what? We did not talk about that. I'm surprised India didn't bring up.
What up?
We did not talk about Valentine's Day.
We didn't.
We did not.
Yo, what happened to the couples pop we were supposed to do?
So you had a full weekend.
I did. I don't remember what I was doing that weekend.
You had a full weekend that you had to cancel.
Yeah.
Like, so I ended up telling Ty, like, yeah, we would just reschedule it or whatever.
Yeah.
We can just do it some other time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I ain't tripping. But yeah. So we did like a whole like lunch kind of date or whatever. Mm-hmm. Cause I took that Monday and Tuesday off, and she had took off Tuesday and Wednesday. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we I really couldn't do too much because of different reasons or whatever. But she ended up just picking the ball up, and she planned a nice like downtown date or whatever. So she packed food and all that stuff. Set us up with like we went to one of the little booths in the Renaissance Center and like ate and talked and chilled. Then we went to the DIA downtown. We went somewhere else too. And then we came back here and just finished a bunch of shows and shit.
Nice.
And I forgot what we ate. She cooked, but I forgot what it was. I said it was almost 2 weeks ago. So yeah. I forgot. But yeah, it was really cool. Really cool experience. Good. You know what I'm saying? My baby picked the ball up. She ran with it. So
that is, man, if I wanted my girl to pick the ball up on Valentine's Day, she taking the ball and going home. She ain't.
Hey, throw me the rock. Throw me the rock.
Yo, I
gotta go.
Yo, she. No,
yeah, that's my baby. I appreciate her so much.
Yeah, for Valentine's Day, we celebrated the weekend before. Because, it was like on a Wednesday or Tuesday or something.
Yeah, it was a Tuesday.
So, we went to Texas de Brazil.
Nice. How was that?
It was all right. It's not what I thought it was.
Okay, what did you think it was?
I thought it was just like a regular restaurant that like specialized. And I know they brought the stuff to you, but I didn't think it was like that.
What you mean like that? What's the like that?
It's like it's a bunch of niggas walking around with meat, and they be asking and they ask you if you want some, and it's a whole bunch of different kinds, and that's cool.
And they just cut it right off.
Yeah, they cut it right off, and that's fine. But I don't know. And then they don't really have any sides.
No, it's like a salad bar, ain't it?
It's like a salad bar, but it's a salad.
That's what a salad bar is.
But what I'm saying though, like when a nigga gets steak, they usually want some kind of side. They might want fries. They might want a baked potato. They might want something like that. But if you ought to be like, no, salad and some soup, and we gonna bring you some fried bananas later, like.
And you just paying for the man to walk around with the meat.
But all in all, it was cool. I feel like it's more of a lunch place and not so much of a dinner place. But I mean, I would go there. I know that's not her kind of spot. So me spending $60 for myself to eat, I probably wouldn't do.
I still want to go. I haven't been. Me and her been trying to go for the longest. Like every time we down there, like because we spend a lot of time in downtown Detroit. So we'll go down there and we'll just be kicking it. And then we'll walk past like, damn, we supposed to be trying to get in here for the longest. And like the one time we did try to get in, what was it? It was like some holiday or something like that. And we was like, fuck it, let's just try to walk up or whatever. And it was crazy. It was a mess. Like we had to wait like 45 minutes just to get in. And then like I tried to reserve tables ahead of time, but they ended up so you can't reserve it like 2 days in advance. You got to reserve it like 10 minutes in advance. And then if you got to reserve a table, it's like they only gonna hold it for 10 minutes. And then you got to hurry up and get there before, they get your table up. So yeah, it was crazy. But I still want to go. I'm still to check it out.
Yeah, so I think I would have felt better about going if I knew exactly what it was going in.
Okay, you see, I knew what it was going in.
No, I did not. Caught me on my heels for sure. But we had a good time, and then after that, I'm pretty sure we went home, watched some shows, went to sleep.
That's legit, man. That's legit.
And then the week after, we did like Miss Pat. We just went to the Miss Pat show.
How was that?
It was funny.
I love Miss Pat.
Yeah, Miss Pat is cool. I like Miss Pat.
Miss Pat is hilarious.
Yeah, man, it was some fucking hecklers in there.
I hate hecklers.
Man, I hate hecklers too.
God. Oh my god!
Like just because your comedy dreams failed, don't mean you gotta stop this, ladies.
I hate that. And this for me, it's awkward.
Yeah.
I hate it because it's so fucking awkward. Like that's the part that gets me.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sounds pretty cool. I gotta go to a Miss Pat show whenever she come back. I've been looking at like concert season or whatever, and you know, Ari Lennox coming here, SZA's coming here, and one more girl that's coming here pretty soon.
Beyonce.
Yeah, but I ain't thinking about her. I ain't going to a Beyonce concert.
Man, I'm dead as going to that concert.
I bet you are.
I am.
I bet you are. I can put money on. I knew you was going for. You knew you was going. But yeah, I definitely like. I already talked to India about it. I really want to go. I want to go see Ari Lennox. You know, I'm a fan of her. Mm-hmm. The SZA concert, like I want to see it because it's SZA, not necessarily for the music, but you know, it's SZA, so I want to go.
Her ticket's kind of expensive too.
I bet they are. It's SZA. It's SZA.
But it's you saying it's SZA, and I'm just like nigga, it's SZA.
Nah, it's SZA.
Like no, don't be wrong. Like SZA's dope.
She's a cultural phenomenon right now.
See, that's excessive. That's
yeah. She's a cultural phenomenon right now. She's a big deal. She's the only girl on that label. Like same thing with Ari Lennox. Ari Lennox is just not like as crazed as her.
Right.
But yeah, like it's a big deal. I think it'll be a good show. I just I'm just still iffy because of the big concert idea or whatever.
Cause SZA's supposed to be at Little Caesars, right?
I don't know. I just know she coming. I don't know.
Okay, I think she's supposed to be at Little Caesars, and I thought that was big for her.
Yeah. No, that's about.
Well, I mean, apparently she's bigger than I thought because I knew she was big. I knew she was successful. But even the last time Kendrick Lamar came, he was at DTE. He wasn't even at Little Caesars.
When was the last time he came here?
Like 3 years ago. I was playing flag football.
And 3 years ago, Little Caesars was.
Yeah, it was Damn. It was Damn.
Damn wasn't 3 years ago.
When was Damn?
Damn was a while ago.
It was his last album.
Yeah, but that was like.
It was the tour for his last album, though. Is what I'm saying.
Oh.
It's the last time he was here, and he was at DTE.
I think most rappers go to DTE though.
Why? I've never been, so you got to let me know.
I don't know why. I just know most rappers, from my understanding, most rappers go there. Like I know Big Sean, J. Cole is a way big. J. Cole and Chance, they've been to Little Caesars Arena, but most people that I follow. They majority of the time they go to DTE. Mm-hmm. So like Wale, Big Sean, I didn't know Kendrick was there. I mean, I think Kendrick could sell out his arena.
I do too.
Or if not sell out, close to sell out. Yeah. I don't know who else would go there, but I really don't care because I'm not going to those big arenas anyway.
Yeah.
Like I said, if it ain't at like the Shelter. Oh no, I almost went to. I was like a couple years ago. This is like probably 4 years ago. I was like this close to taking India to go see Jaden and Willow Smith.
They was here?
They was at they was in Royal Oak Music Theater.
Oh, Royal Music Theater?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the only reason why I thought to take her over there because I've been over in that area before. Mm-hmm. And I was that's not too big of a thing or whatever.
Yeah.
And like she was really hype about it, but we ended up doing something else anyway.
Yeah, the one guy, like I said, the owner, he used to come to the bank all the time.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
And the dude, crazy thing was the owner had gave the guy at the store that's connected to it some tickets to see Juice WRLD.
Oh wow.
And the guy at the store knew I like Juice WRLD, so he said, "Yo, come by. I'll give you the ticket. You can go see Juice or whatever."
Oh.
And I'm like, "For free?" He said, "Yeah." So I went there to get the ticket from him, and Juice had like canceled that day. Like he had like missed his flight or something, and it got rescheduled for like 2 days later, which put it on like a Sunday, and I couldn't do it.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's cool though for free ticket to see Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
Juice WRLD in Royal Oak though. He still like Was he popping at that time?
I mean, you know what? Juice WRLD only had 2 albums before he died.
Yeah, but I thought he was like a touring like festival artist. I thought he was always on the road. That's why he never really put out albums like that.
No, I mean, the dude was 22 when he died, so he wasn't that old either.
Yeah,
but like Lucid Dreams was like the only big song he had at the time.
Okay.
But I had heard the album and I'm like, I dig this guy.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Did you hear about since we on music already? You hear about Black album coming out?
I heard
Black album coming out next month. Do you like Black?
I've heard him on a couple of songs and I've liked him, but he has, like, so for me, he hasn't reached that level to, okay, I gotta go check this guy out.
So after his first album, when his second album came out, just so many people I knew was like talking about him, all that stuff, and I was like, you know what? Let me get this guy a shot. Mm-hmm. And, you know, of course, he had the one song with J. Cole. Yeah. And I was okay, you know, Cole on it, let me go listen to the song. And I was like, okay, it's an alright song. And I was like, no, I'm going to give him a shot. Because I was looking for some new R&B or whatever. Yeah. And I just wasn't feeling it. Like, I was not feeling the second album. And then, like, I think that's the moment when I realized I'm not a fan of new school R&B. I'm not a fan of, like, the guys. The girls killing it. Like, but the guys... I
definitely feel what you're saying.
Yeah,
I definitely feel what you're saying.
Like, sure. I'm not, and maybe it's because I haven't, or I don't live the lifestyle they sing about. Mm-hmm. Like it just doesn't really connect with me or whatever. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like so that I always go back to old shit. Like when what's the name? When Anthony Hamilton put his album out, mm-hmm. Love Is the New Black. Went to that, loved it. John Legend put albums out. I go to those. I love them.
So do you think for you it's more... So for you is messaging. For me, I just don't like the way it's arranged musically or like sonically.
Because you're a musician, so that's different.
Well, I feel like a lot of it... For one, I feel like a lot of it sounds similar. But it sounds similar in a way that I don't like.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, I like my pianos. I like my stringy songs, acoustic mm-hmm. songs. And I can listen to those all day. But something about a lot of the new R&B just doesn't sit right. Mm-hmm. But then, like, nigga, 1.5 seconds into When a Woman's Fed Up by R. Kelly, nigga, I'm in the zone. Like, in it. I'm like, we gotta let this play through. This gotta rock.
Hey, like, DJ, run that back.
Like, man, like...
Yes. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Like, from the consumer aspect, I just... Like, the contents of the song, I can't see myself singing along to that as bad as I sing. I can't find myself singing along to that. I can't find myself like reciting the words and thinking about what they're saying. Like what's the one nigga? I don't know if this the dude actually sing it or if it's like a real song. But it was a video going around. He talking about I got so many hoes. I'm like, like nigga, what? Like what? Who sings about that?
Man, that's like something my girl would listen to. Honestly,
that's a rap song. That's not a song you sing. You don't harmonize that, bro.
Bro, you can harmonize. You can sing anything if it's right. Like Drake's song, "Fuck That Nigga." Like he harmonized "nigga," like, and it was good.
Yeah.
Like fuck.
But that came from a place of hurt, though. Niggas can feel that. Like that came from a place of hurt. So that's understandable. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like you just bragging, singing. I got so many hoes. Like that's just you bragging about that. That's not R&B, bro.
Oh, man. Speaking of hoes. Well, I don't know if it's about hoes.
Disclaimer. What's up? Shoot.
So it's this new... So my job, it's this new girl. She works next to me. Mm-hmm. She's a younger girl. And I guess she broke up with her boyfriend or something. Mm-hmm. So she talks to a lady across from me all the time. So she's right here. The lady is right here. Mm-hmm. And so they're talking across me all the time. And it's been going on for about 3 weeks. This girl, her whole personality is based on her significant other. Bro, I have not heard her say anything about anything else, nigga, besides her significant other, bro. We are there for 4 days a week, 10.7 hours a day. And this is the only nigga you talk about. This is the only thing you talk about.
Only thing you talk about.
So, like I rather you complain to me about your job for 10.7 hours than to talk about the same nigga that did you wrong. And I understand that you did wrong and you want to talk about it and you feel a way about it, but we let you slide 3 weeks now. you gotta either leave this nigga alone or you gotta marry this nigga or kill this nigga or something.
The fuck up.
You gotta shut up. So, have you ever came across that to where somebody's personality was like tied up like directly with their significant other?
Yes. I had that in college. In college, there was this guy from Chicago. Now I have to say this. It don't matter, but I have to say this. He was gay, and every single statement was, "Yeah, me and my boyfriend. Yeah, me and my boyfriend. Yeah, me and my boyfriend. Yeah, me and my boyfriend." And it's like, bro, like, did you do anything else? Do you eat? You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of shoes do you like? What music you listen to? But no, everything is me and my boyfriend. Me and my boyfriend. Me and my boyfriend. I'm like, bro, like, shut the fuck up. And then the opposite. Also, I hate the opposite. The person that always go to, cause I'm single. Cause I'm single. Cause I'm single. I hate that.
No, the worst one is, but that's not my boyfriend. Boy, that one.
Oh my god.
That one.
Oh my god.
Like, that's not my boyfriend. We just do boyfriend and girlfriend stuff. Man. But like, he ain't got to do nothing for me today because that ain't my boyfriend. Man. Like,
yeah, alright. She, like, people like that. I feel like people like that do those things because they have to subconsciously reassure themselves over those things.
Absolutely.
And they have to comfort themselves. That, I hate that. That actually sound like the new, like, social media thing. My man. Like, your man left you for dead. Yes, that bothers me. Like, or like, I used to do the same thing. I for the longest time, I was like, I used to come in here and record this podcast and always talk about how much I hate my job. And I was like, yo, I gotta stop that. I don't want that to be like my identity. I do not want that to be it.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like the beginning of season 1, that's all I did was I hate my job.
But you hated your job.
But still, as true as it could be, I don't want that to be my identity. Like, that's not what I wanted it to be at all. But yeah, that personality type, I hate it with a passion.
So, at what age did you realize what type of person you were?
I think it came around like high school or college. Like, I didn't necessarily know who exactly I was, but I kind of figured out who I wasn't. You know what I mean? And I think that's like, for a lot of people, they don't come across. A lot of people don't have that kind of self-realization as far as like the opposite scale. A lot of people know who they are, but like, I think I found myself through who I'm not and who I didn't want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew I wasn't like the playboy or the most popular kid or whatever. But like, as I just experienced life, I was like, well, I don't like that, and I don't want to be that, and I don't want to be around that. And it just, so through like the shaving stuff off in life, I kind of realized who I am. You know what I mean? What about you?
For me, it's pretty hard to put a age on it, because I feel like it always kind of evolved and changed. But for the most part, the primary base of who I am today, I want to say, was probably formed around 15, 16.
Okay.
Just because, it's a lot of stuff. Like, I don't do a lot of stuff. I like what I like. I've always been open to trying new things and exploring and expanding onto new things. But for the most part, I feel like I've just always been that same person. Maybe further down the line, it changed when it comes to me in dealing with relationships. Just because the more you do it, the more information you gain. You go, oh, I'm not doing that again.
Right.
So I've gained information now. But for the most part, for me being me, it's probably like around 15, 16. And then like relationship wise, probably like around 25.
Okay. So up to that 15, 16, do you think what had more of an influence of who you are now? Household or social relationships?
I would say household. Just because, my parents were well, my parents are older. So typically when a lot of people are born, they're born to younger parents, sometimes first time parents, and the parents they don't know. Like, they don't know what they don't know. So they, on a first kid or when they're younger, they just doing shit. And I was the second kid, and I came 13 years after my brother.
Right.
So they didn't have the kid. They learned. They made their mistakes. I'm not saying they were perfect with me or anything, right, but the way they went about raising me versus Jerry was
totally
different.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're both like well-rounded individuals, but the things that they taught me and the information that they have for me when I was ready for it, I feel because they were older, it was more informative and more impactful for me.
They were just a little more experienced.
Yeah, there's a little bit more experience.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
I think it's a mixture of both, honestly. I think like I can, personality trait wise, I see like where I can openly point out where I got my personality traits from with both parents. And then I can also see like how those personality traits played out in my house and like how that affected me when I started going into social relationships. So like, and then I could see how the different friends I made along the way kind of helped me figure out who I was and who I wasn't. So like majority of the people that know me is usually because we have like one very significant thing in common. And like, so like for most people, most of my guy friends, it's like basketball. And then a lot of the women friends I have is through like something artsy. You know what I mean? And then just for the most part, that's pretty much the two prominent things in my life. Like, I played basketball for a very long time, like, and then I've been doing art for a very long time. And those things kind of just pulled people to me or pulled me to other people. And then from there, we experienced different things. So like, I remember like, I remember when a couple friends of mine first started smoking or whatever. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that. Yeah. Like, yeah, I don't do that. And this was like 5th, 6th grade. And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. No, I'm good. I won't do that. And like, they was in the back behind the garage and I was in the driveway in the front just looking around like until they got done. And it's just like those things just like along the way, helped me realize who I was. So.
Okay. So, speaking of knowing people, do you feel that if, let's say you're getting into a relationship, right? Do you feel that your significant other should have to divulge any vices that they have? Or do you feel that they can keep them secret and you just like have to see them when you see them?
It depends on how drastic it is. It depends how drastic it is for me.
Well, okay, no, go ahead. Tell me more.
So like if it's like a gambling problem, then I think that's something you should talk about. If it's like, I do think sex can be advice, and like if that person knows like, okay, one person can't satisfy me, I need to have multiple partners. I think that needs to be divulged up front, or either up front or at a certain point before things get serious or whatever. If you can't hold your liquor, like if you have a problem with other, substances or whatever, whether it be like chemical drugs or whatever, it just depends on what those vices are or whatever. So yeah, I do think at some point they should divulge them. The way I got around that is just, I want to see you in your natural habitat. Don't hold back. When we like in that dating stage, don't hold back for me. You know what I'm saying? Be who you are, and then let me be the judge of whether I want to be around you or not. Now that may be, it might work out against you because if I take you out somewhere and you sloppy drunk and I want to be around you no more, then that's your fault. But at least give me the common courtesy of doing that.
Now, at what point do you feel like it's too late?
When it's, I think it's too late to divulge when it's already affected me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if let's say we have a situation where, you know, go out with, you know, this person or whatever, and this person gets drunk, gets into a fight at, you know, bar, club, whatever, and then, you know, y'all get locked up, or, you know, just a day in jail, whatever, you know, something simple. But the fact that, you know, you didn't divulge that you can't hold your liquor or whatever, and you get angry at people, and you was angry drunk or sloppy drunk, you know, this has already affected me. I'm in jail with you. It's too late. It's too late to tell me, yeah, I got a drinking problem. Yeah. I can see. Like, I see that. So I think at that point, it's too late.
Yeah.
Or like in the sex case, if I catch you cheating, it's too late. It's too late to tell me that. Like, you should have told me that up front and let me determine if I want to be around you or not. Yeah.
No, I kind of agree that it's something that should be divulged sooner rather than later, just so you can, you know, prepare yourself. So you can prepare yourself, or you can decide if that's something that you want to be a part of. And damn it, it was going towards something else, but I fucked up my own segue.
It's all right. It's all right. So I actually got a different question. What about traumatic experiences and throughout life? Like, when do you think those should come up in relationships?
Now that's, I feel, a tougher one, because I don't want to be like, hey yo, what's traumatic? Get traumatized real quick. I don't want to do that.
Right. I think for me, I'm not gonna divulge what it is, you know what it is, but for me, I think it took me about 2 years to like openly like talk about different things that I've experienced or whatever. I didn't know what that meant, like, for me. I just knew, okay, this happened to me and I want to tell you about it. I don't know where we go from here, but I trust you enough to tell you, you know what I mean? That was where that's where things kind of laid. And I think she took it fairly well or whatever. But it was just I didn't even know, like, the things that happened. And I didn't know I should have talked to somebody, or I should talk to somebody. I was like, you know what, let me just try this and see how she accepted or whatever. And it went pretty good. So I think of course it's gonna depend on, like, one, if you trust that person enough, and then, like, two, if you just, like, sit back and think, like, you know, how much has this thing affected me throughout my life that I need to share this with somebody? Or is this just something that, like, I think I can live with?
So for me, in, like, my traumas, I ain't telling nobody shit. like, no. Like everything you said sounds beautiful, nigga, but no, I'm not doing none of that.
See, I ain't letting nobody in.
Yeah,
it's Fort Knox, nigga.
And it's just because I don't want any feedback on it. I don't need any feedback on it.
Yeah.
Like, it's happened. It's old. I've dealt with it in whatever way I decided to deal with it. And I mean, why yes, like, it affects me in, like, a passive way, probably. Yeah, like I said, it's my thing to deal with.
Right.
It's my thing to deal with.
That's what's up. So, anyway, talk about somebody having to deal with something. Y'all got to deal with Kanye on these streets, because this nigga is back.
I heard, what was the specifics? I heard that him and Adidas came to some kind of agreement about something, but I don't know what it was exactly.
So, I don't know if they come to the agreement yet, but they came crawling back to Kanye. So, what happened was they looked at the numbers, and they are projected to lose over $1.3 billion over the next year, because they got all of this. They got all of this inventory from the Yeezy Adidas collab that they refuse to put out, because they have to give Kanye a 15% royalty on everything they sell, even though they don't have a contract with them. So they were trying to figure out how can we put this stuff out without his name on it and still make money and cut him out? And legally they couldn't. So now they're like, yo, we gotta come to him and figure out what we can do to get this, to make our shareholders and all that stuff happy or whatever. Because if not, we gonna lose out on more than $1.3 billion.
Right.
Yeah. So from what the streets is saying, it's going to be about a $500 million deal that they're going to just cut him a check, and then they'll sell everything that they have in stock, and that's where he'll get his money from. And then all the new stuff that was slated to be produced, he won't get any of that money, supposedly.
Well, I feel like if it ain't been produced yet, just cancel it. Y'all niggas don't fuck with me like that.
No. They need that. They need that. They need it.
Like if I'm him, like no, you can't. You can't use it. You can if you want my designs, you can have the designs, but you can't put my name on them. You can't put my brand on there. Like you can make it Adidas you can make it Adidas lifestyle. See how well that's been going for you.
So do you think if it's the same exact shoe without his logo, it's not gonna sell?
It will sell, but it won't sell at that same rate. No way. Cause you know how hard it is to get a Yeezy. Like the prestige that it has, like a Yeezy has. So if you take the Yeezy part out of the shoe, you left with pretty much a Ultra Boost with a cloth top on it. So a lot of that is in a brand.
That's wild. So they literally just paying for the name at this point.
As consumers, that's what we do. We, for the most part, we pay for the name. That's what a brand is.
Well, that's what they do. No, I don't pay for the name. I don't care what's name on it. If it look good, I'm buying it. I'm wearing it. I don't care what name is on it. Like, it's actually funny. I actually watched this. I'm on this one app or whatever. I ain't gonna say the name because I'm not getting paid for it.
TikTok?
Nah. I'm on this one app. It's similar to YouTube, but you can take like courses and a lot of that stuff or whatever.
Oh yeah. I would love a sponsorship from them.
I would love one too. So I was on there recently, and I take courses from the guy who you ever heard of Staple or Pigeon Staple?
No.
So it's a streetwear club.
Oh, did they make some Nike SBs one time?
I believe so.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. So they were like a skateboard hip hop culture brand.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. So he actually he was talking about he had recently got hired to be over something with K-Swiss or whatever, and he was talking about just how he wanted to keep the classic, whatever the classic K-Swiss is. But he wanted to keep the classic of the K-Swiss, but like update it and modernize it or whatever, so that it had a more unique feel and more unique look or whatever. And when he paired it with when the shoe came out, the seeing how he paired it with stuff, I'm like, yo, that looks good. Like, it's a good looking shoe or whatever.
But it's a K-Swiss, bruh.
It don't matter. It looks good.
But it's a K-Swiss.
It don't matter.
But it matters to a lot of people. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, as adults, it matters a lot less. But 13-year-old Bobby would never rock no K-Swiss.
I believe I had some. K-Swiss was popular.
No, it was not.
Oh my God. Well, not in our generation, but like a lot of the Doughboys back in the day, like that paid in full era.
Nigga, my brother, that was 13 years. That was 13 years before us.
I'm saying they were a popular shoe.
It was nigga. True Religions used to be popular. Fucking Red Monkeys used to be popular. Yeah. A lot of shit used to be popular, but that shit died. It
don't die. It only died. Y'all let it die. The popularity is gone, but it's still a good looking shoe.
No, it can still be a good looking shoe, but good looking is subjective. It's perceived. So if somebody don't perceive it as a good shoe, they perceive that shit as old.
Nah, that's stupid.
That's
stupid. It's classic and it's timeless and it looks good. If it looks good, wear it. Stop worrying about what everybody else thinks. Stop worrying about the hype around it. If it looks good, wear it. It's that simple.
It is that simple to a degree, but to act like the name and prestige don't matter is false.
I think the name and prestige is just the cherry on top. So for me, for me, it goes like, okay, does the shoe look good? Yes. Oh, and it's a Nike? Let me get it. Oh, does that hoodie look good? Yes. Oh, and it's Royal Lineage? Okay, let me get it.
So, the brand, don't get me wrong, quality matters, but the brand is above probably the visual appeal of an item. If you ask people on average, I want to post a poll. I'm gonna start posting polls. When I start posting clips, I'm gonna start posting polls.
Yeah. And I think in 9 times out of 10, every poll you say is going to be it's going to be correct. Like so you know you be wrong most of the time. No, not wrong.
You know that most people don't agree with you most of the time.
Yes, I know I go against the grain a lot of the times. I know I do. But what I'm trying to get other people to understand is it shouldn't matter what the name is. If you like it, wear it. It's that simple. If you still like True Religions, wear them. If you still like Jabos, wear them. Like I don't care if you go on their website right now and you find something on there, you're like, yo, you know what? That looks good. I'm gonna wear that. So like I seen this like similar with like people call themselves sneakerheads. Mm-hmm. You're not a sneakerhead. You like Jordans. Mm-hmm. That's a difference. Mm-hmm. Sneakerheads wear everything. Mm-hmm. You like Jordans. That's a difference. It's a big difference. Mm-hmm. You a Jordan head, not a sneakerhead. Mm-hmm. So like that's how I feel. If it look good, wear it. If you like it, wear it. Stop worrying about what everybody else like. Stop worrying about what everybody else is wearing. If you like it, wear it. It's that simple.
So I mean, like I said, that's a simple thing to say, but if you wear it because you like it, but nobody, I mean, yes, you liking it is important, but if nobody else likes it, that's not a positive, bruh. That's not a positive.
To who?
So look, so if
I put together an original outfit that looks good and make you stop and look and say, damn, like he actually could put a nice outfit on, and you come in there with a Nike Tech Fit. It's like everybody's seeing the same Nike Tech Fit. Uh-huh. Yes, it's popular. Everybody want to have them right now. But like you ain't doing nothing original. Mm-hmm. You you want to be different like everybody else. That's exactly what's going on. You are not an original. You're a carbon copy of something else.
Okay, so with guys, for the most part, when they wear something like that, they wear that because they know that women will find that attractive. They know a woman's gonna see like, oh, he got the Nike Tech on. And
I don't think so.
Well, shit, ask one. And they know the price associated with the Nike Tech Fit. They know this Nike Tech Fit probably costs about $150. I'm assuming that they see this nigga clothes and they add a price tag to it. I'm assuming.
That definitely happens.
What I'm saying is, if they see this nigga Nike Tech, like, oh, this is Mr. 150 over here, but then they see, oh boy, and he got on the discount Red Monkeys and the Djibouti or whatever. Like, oh, he looking real $35.99 at Marshalls.
Does he? The question is, does he look good? Like,
but they're gonna look. So they're gonna look at the brand on it and be like, this nigga can't look good with this on. I guarantee you that's the thing.
That's not true.
I guarantee it is.
I think a lot of women will, if the guy looks good and what he's wearing, no matter what name is on it, I believe they'll get a guy a shot. Now, yes, they will give the guy a shot more with the Nike on, but yeah, you gotta go. You have to go harder than the guy that's following the trend. If you go be original with what you do and your fashion sense.
So I feel if you're gonna go original, then at that point I would either go no brand or like a basic brand. But I feel like you can't go old luxury brand. Like you can go. So like instead of Jabot, like you can't. I don't think you can really go Jabot or.
I just threw a name out.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but you can't go old luxury. You have to go like base level something. So like a pair of Levi's are good. They're timeless. They're classic. You can always get away with those, and they don't have any kind of negative stigma attached to them. That's safe. Mm-hmm. So you gotta, if you're gonna go like non-name brand, you gotta go like a safe level.
I guarantee, without showing the back of the patch on the pants, you can hold up a pair of Levi's and a pair of Lee's. And a lot of people wouldn't know the difference.
Oh no, I know for a fact they wouldn't. I know for a fact
they would not know the difference.
They would.
And I guarantee if you give a guy who know how to dress, who has a sense of style, a pair of Lees, and you give the trendy guy a pair of Levi's, the guy who know how to dress could put together a better outfit with the Lees than the Levi's. I guarantee it.
The outfit may be better, but it's about how it's perceived. So like I said, part of me, I just think women be shallow anyway. And
I mean, I think both ends are shallow because men are brand whores. Men are the biggest brand whores out here.
Men are brand whores because women care about brands.
Nah, I don't think so.
Facts.
I don't think so.
No,
if that was true, it wouldn't be so many of these inexpensive stores out here like Rainbow.
No, they won't take niggas in brands. They don't care if they wear brands, but they want they niggas in brands because they want to make sure they want to make sure that they know that they niggas got money.
I think that's the part that you get into. They want to make sure they got money, whether the brand or not. As long as you got money, that's all that matter. I don't think the brand has nothing to do with it. The brand is the surface level, because a lot of these niggas be broke and walk around here with Gucci on, like grade A, 100% thorough Gucci, Cartier, Chanel, all of that, Prada, but be broke. So that's very surface level. Mm-hmm. They just want to make sure, can he provide for me financially?
And I'm saying the brands is part of that.
Okay.
Do you think your girl would date you if she met you with some Shaqs on?
Honestly, yes.
I don't.
Because she.
Well, I don't know.
She don't keep up with fashion.
But she knows Shaqs, and she knows.
I don't think so.
She on the phone right now.
I'm about to call her in.
Yeah, she on the phone. That's rude.
We'll come back to this.
Okay.
The question is, do you know what a pair of Shaqs are?
Okay.
Do you know how they look?
Okay.
Right.
And would she date you if she saw you in them?
Okay.
Bet.
But okay.
Bet.
I'm with it. COE. Content over everything. Let's get it.
What was it? Speaking of dressing a little bit, nothing about dressing. People dress to feel good about themselves, and maybe, especially women, like receive a compliment. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to ask you, what is the most unique compliment you've ever gotten?
I don't think I've ever gotten one.
You don't think you've ever gotten a unique compliment?
I don't think so.
Nigga, is this trauma talking, nigga?
No. I legit don't think so.
So Blake, I can't never get you a unique compliment.
A unique compliment?
Yeah, like it doesn't necessarily have to be unique, super unique, as in you've never heard it before. But this compliment hit you a certain way when you heard it. Like, I rock with that. Like, you might have gotten it before, or you might have heard somebody else receive that, but when you got it, you was like, you know what? I like that.
Mm-mm. I mean, because all the ones I get are like base level. Like, oh, I like them shoes, or oh, I like that. Like, it's all base level shit. Like, I think I think this might be unique. She told me she likes the fact that I wear overalls. Like yeah. Yeah. She's like, I like the fact that you wear overalls. So I think that's unique.
Is that a compliment?
Yeah, I think it's a compliment. Because you don't see too many guys have the confidence enough to walk out in a pair of Dickie Levi's. I mean Dickie overalls.
No, you don't.
Yeah, so.
Like, because most niggas don't farm, motherfucker. Like,
it's a fashion sense. Listen. Okay.
I'm terrible with fashion.
I'm terrible with fashion. I'm not saying I'm the best, but I'm just saying.
So
it's definitely a standout. It's a standout piece that not too many people actually wear. And
yeah, no, wearing overalls is aggressive. That's a power play for sure.
Yeah.
But my most unique compliment was I got called witty.
Witty?
Yeah. And I thought that was fire. And I'm like,
Not too many people actually get witty.
Right?
Not too many people.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. She's like, you witty. And I'm like, thanks.
Yeah, I am.
Like, I'm glad you noticed. I'm glad you noticed.
I'm gonna put that on the resume.
Like witty.
How important do you think those things are in a relationship? Like, at what point? How long did you know this person before they came to that realization that you are witty?
Well, it wasn't like in the relationship. My girlfriend didn't say it.
Well, just how long did you know this person who said it?
Probably since I was in 6th, 7th grade.
Oh, that's too long. That's too long. You should have been doing this about me.
But you know, it's you don't. But I don't see the person all the time. It's like they're like they're I'll tell you what's after. But like, yeah, I see them like frequently enough for them to know that I am that, to know that I am witty, but for them to declare it, I was like, Thank you. Yeah, that was nice.
Oh man, how do you feel about this long list of things going around that straight man can't do?
Oh man, straight man can't do nothing.
Yes,
man.
What's the funniest one you saw so far?
The funniest?
Yes.
Man, I don't. To me, it's not even funny.
The funniest one I saw is straight man can't eat scrambled eggs.
what was the reason behind that one?
It was just straight man can't eat scrambled eggs.
Oh, see, look, I can't live my life like that at all because, nigga, I love popsicles, nigga, and like, and I'm telling you, I like my vodka cranberries, my sex on the beaches, like my fruity drinks. I need all that shit. Like throw a lemon in it. Like
put a little sugar around there. Brim.
Yo, did you see that new picture of Nicki Minaj?
No.
Bro, she big as hell now. Not your shame. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with that. She just big as hell now.
I mean, she ain't been doing nothing.
Literally.
Yeah, she ain't been doing nothing since. Well, no, she put out her song, but she ain't been like out performing.
I mean,
like
I feel like there's no reason to be like at home working out with your kid or something.
No, why? Like why? She got money and she chilling.
I mean, still though, you know.
I don't think she's gonna make a comeback anytime soon. So go ahead, chill out. Go ahead, sit down.
Do you feel like she needs to make a comeback? Do you feel like do you feel like for her to receive mainstream quote unquote relevance again, she needs to go on like a comeback?
No, because Nicki is big enough and stamped to where when she drops, she's guaranteed a certain number, no matter what. Like right. she has a cult following. Like once you get to the point where you have your fan base has a name, like you don't need to make a comeback. Right. You just need to drop something. That's it. Okay. Like so, like when Rihanna with the Navy, which I never understood.
Me neither.
Never understood Rihanna with the Navy. But Rihanna in the Navy, Beyonce in the Beehive, Nicki in the Barbs. Like once she dropped, she's guaranteed numbers. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
I think the person who needs to make a comeback, who might have a hard time making a comeback, I think might be Meg and Cardi.
Ooh, both of them.
I think they might have a hard time making a comeback just because Cardi specifically. She's been away from music for so long and doing so many other things. Like she's showing people that she don't want to do music, or not that she don't want to do music, but she's not doing music right now. She's showing that to people, and she's not like Rihanna where she's still putting out stuff to make you feel like you're a part of her or whatever. Like she's just lending her likeness to these different things. So like with the McDonald's and these different commercials or whatever, she's just lending her likeness. She's not actually putting out a product that's hers. You know what I mean? So I think it's gonna be a little tough for her. But she got a crazy camp behind her to write some good music, and she's around a good team or whatever. If she need a crutch for a minute to hold on to and kind of boost her up,
And see, I disagree with that.
Really?
Halfway.
Okay.
So I believe that Megan is going to have a hard time starting back up after the Tory trial. She was going through her record label troubles. Her last album wasn't perceived that great, so she got a lot going against her.
Yeah.
Then you said with Cardi, she's letting her likeness to things. She's still in the media for this reason or that reason, whether it be something she's doing, some Offset stuff. She's gonna be in the new Fast and Furious.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she was in the last one too.
Oh,
yeah. And they talking about doing a spinoff with her as one of the leads.
Lead?
Yeah, I know that's a bit much. That's a bit much. But she's doing other things, and then she also has that fan base built in from her Love and Hip Hop days and her old mixtapes, to where she has hardcore fans. She drops, those people will listen. While I believe that if Meg drops, if she don't got a big like single and a big campaign going behind her, oh boy, she belly flopping.
But I think because of even though like you said she had record label problems or whatever, I think she has so much money behind her, they're gonna guarantee she doesn't flop again. Like, even I didn't listen to her last album, but I heard it was pretty decent.
That album cover was trash though.
What was it?
It was like 3 pictures of her, like 3 different like emotions and shit.
Oh, that was like the Diaries album or whatever, right? Yeah. See, I didn't listen to it, but from what I was told, it was good. I heard both guys and girls saying like it was decent or whatever. So like I think she has enough money behind her to guarantee that at least the next single won't be bad, and then it'll get people back on board to to receive her pretty well or whatever.
Well, I feel her next single has to be a banger, or I think she's done.
Do you think she go come up with a song addressing anything that happened?
She can't.
She can't?
No, not to make it be a top single. She gotta come up with something catchy. She gotta come up with something boppy.
Yeah.
She might be able to throw a line in there like on some Drake shit or something, but other than that, she can't, because if she comes out and she flops, I think Ice Spice is gonna take her spot.
I just told my homeboy yesterday, I don't see her being around next year. They go get 3 more singles out of her by the end of this year, and then she gonna be everywhere on TikTok. They go force her to put an album out, and by the time September next year, we not gonna care about that girl no more.
And I agree with that 100%. But the way pretty much the female rap thing works, you can only have so many there at one time. So which should change. I think it should change too. But if Bia comes out with something, and then Ice Spice comes out with something, and then Meg flops on top of that, she's gonna get pushed out.
Is Bia from overseas?
I'm not sure.
Not sure. Okay. If she is, that might hurt her ability to take somebody's spot or rise up the ranks.
I feel like that would help her.
I think it'll,
because I feel like if you're a foreign artist with a big American presence, that automatically boosts your success.
Do she got a big American presence?
Bia? I think it's.
I didn't know about her until the J. Cole song, the song with her and J. Cole, the London.
Oh, so you ain't know a whole lot of money?
Oh, that was her.
Yeah.
Didn't know it was her.
Bia, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that was her.
Yeah, that was her.
Yeah.
So when I think of people like that, I think of people like Drake. He's Canadian, but a big American presence. And then people like Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, but
he's from overseas, big American presence.
Ed Sheeran does like pop music or like.
Yeah, and he can rap.
Ed Sheeran does like pop music and stuff. But Drake is like American adjacent or Canadian adjacent. Like he right there. Like he right there. So that don't really count. Like I don't think the way I've been looking at it so far is like same way with the NBA, where like I think they're preparing the NBA is preparing itself for a more international audience. So like that's why they bigging up your Lucas, your Jokers, Giannis. They bigging those people's up to get a big international audience. But I think the face of the NBA will always be somebody from America. And just like for me in music, I don't think somebody from outside the U.S., especially within rap, will be able to come in and like be a mainstay or a superstar, a mega star in the rap music world, being from outside the U.S., whether it's male or female.
Why are you counting Canada or no?
Canada is adjacent, so like yes and no. Like what's his like Drake clearly had ties all throughout like the U.S. in some way, shape, or form or whatever. So that's what I'm saying. Like adjacent, he's adjacent, and then it's definitely different for guys. Like rap is way more receptive to guys in general. So I think is the rules are a little different for them or whatever. But on the girl side, I think it's gonna be a lot tougher for Bia to make that breakthrough over here. Yeah. Speaking of rapping though, did you hear the Lil Wayne featuring DMX?
No, I did not.
Nigga, Lil Wayne should not be rapping this good. He should not be going this hard. Oh my god. Like, okay, so I was not the biggest Lil Wayne fan.
Yeah.
I was not. Yeah. But at a certain point, I had to admit, like, you should not be able to do this at this level for this long. Mm-hmm. Like, through all like the beefing with, Baby and Young Thug for a minute, like just all of this stuff. Birdman, not like the Baby. Yeah. But like just through all of this, like at one point we like, he fell off, and then it's like you just reemerge with like so much heat. Mm-hmm. Like it's good. You should listen to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Is it on Spotify or did you check it on YouTube or something?
It's a video on YouTube.
Okay.
It's fire. Okay. He should not be rapping. Like he's done this now like 3 or 4 different times for me, mm-hmm. and I'm like at this point I can't say anything bad about this man.
Yeah.
This man is like he's a goon.
Yes, Lil Wayne can definitely rap, and I mean that's what rappers do. Rappers rap.
Yeah, but not to that level. Like Lil Wayne's been doing this for how long now? Since he was like, what, 13, 14? Mm-hmm. And like through every era, he's been relevant. Well, like ever since, what, the Carter 2?
Carter 2.
Yeah, ever since Carter 2, he's been like in there for like who's the best rapper right now.
Oh, yeah.
And for him to come out, like, apparently this new Carter is supposed to be fucking crazy. Mm. He announced that or whatever. But this is supposed to be crazy. And if that album sound anything like this, it's gonna be amazing. Yeah. He gotta listen from me, and I ain't even not the biggest Wayne fan.
And that's what I be talking about when I be talking about like how I listen to people. Like you've earned to listen.
Yeah,
you've earned to listen.
Yeah, but he actually earned it because I wasn't a fan. Mm-hmm. So he like earned this from me.
Yeah, that's
like cool. The song "Legendary" with him. No, it was Benny the Butcher. It's Benny the Butcher song with Lil Wayne and Big Sean. He smoked it. It was a remix to Run the Jewels songs. He smoked it. Mm-hmm. It was another one he did. It was one more. Honestly, I liked his verse better than Ross and Jay-Z's verse on God did. I like this verse better.
I'm not going to disagree with you.
I like this verse better.
I'm not.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Of course.
I think Jay-Z verse gets so much credit because it was so long.
I think it gets so much credit because it's all true. Mm-hmm. It's all factual. Like you can see, like he made him and his team better. Everybody that's attached to him is up, and I think that's the only reason why it's so potent.
Yeah, and that beat hard.
It is.
That beat hard. Like they. Ugh.
It is. Though like Khaled gets on my fucking nerves. This nigga knows how to market something. He knows how to take an identity and like dive deep into it. Like with. I saw him on like this God did run, and like he was trying to be so motivational. They didn't believe in us, but God did. And it's like, bro, like chill out. Like you ain't even like he's a genius marketeer. Like he knows what the fuck he is doing. Like with the "We the Best," like the slogans, like he knows what he's doing. But as somebody that can see behind the veil, chill out, bro. Like chill out. And then he got super. Did you see how mad he got at Tyler the Creator?
No. Oh, when he was number 1. Yeah.
I make songs for people to hear in the car and blah blah.
Anybody playing him in the car? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they playing him somewhere because they got your ass beat. Like stop hating. Like
that nigga was mad.
He was heated.
He was mad.
He was heated. But yeah. It's all in all, like I said, that song with Lil Wayne is Lil Wayne, DMX, and Swiss Beats. But it's good. It's a really good song. Let's check it out.
All right. Before we get into sports, because we closing on the hour, I'm gonna do my flight deal.
All right.
So last week we was talking about budget versus Delta.
Oh my God.
Man.
Oh my God.
Well, I feel like most people agreed with us though.
No, I don't. I feel like it was the other way around.
I feel like most people agree with us. Like from the comments.
Yeah. The comments. A lot of people in the comments were saying that, but I'm like talking to people about it, and it wasn't that. It wasn't the case.
So my flight deal of the week is from Detroit to Denver through Delta.
Okay.
For $200.
What's that bad?
No, so that's round trip, and that includes your bags. I know you're a bag guy, so you can bring a carry on for free, as well as your personal item.
Okay, and that's 200 one way or both ways.
But round trip.
Round trip. Okay.
Yep. So 100. So pretty much 100 each way.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
So anybody that's like, well, was all in Denver? Blah, blah, blah. Can you like outside of like the Broncos? What do you know? Any sites out there you would suggest people to go see?
The Red Rock Amphitheater.
Okay.
It's a concert venue that is built into a mountain.
Oh.
And it's all like red rocks, like that's why they call it red rocks, like red mountains. And apparently, due to the shape of the rocks, the acoustics are amazing.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Is it one of those things where you can like somebody go in that corner, another person go in this corner?
I don't know.
I want to go there in New York. I want to go try that. When they go into separate corners and whisper and shit.
Yeah.
I want to try that.
Yeah,
Let me see if she caught in the end here.
Yeah.
Babe. India.
Yeah.
Can you come here real quick?
No, Melanie.
Move, Melanie.
Move.
Sorry, y'all. My dog's trying to come in. All right.
Hold on. Watch out, girl.
You can be on camera if you want. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
I'm kind of already on there.
Yeah. So, the question is, do you know what Shaqs are? The shoes. It's listen,
No.
yes, you don't.
You don't.
You don't know what they are. Do you know how they look?
No.
No. Have you ever seen them before?
I've never heard of these a day in my life.
You never heard of Shaqs?
You never heard of Shaqs. So, if our first day, I approached you and I had on a pair of Shaqs, would you still talk to me?
I don't know what they are, but yes.
Because I'm that nigga.
Whoa.
No.
Not me coming in here proving my point.
No, you. So he was saying that you wouldn't talk to me if I had on a pair of Shaqs. And
I'm not a name brand person.
But,
so if he had on Adidas or like K-Swiss, I probably still would have talked to him.
But what if you had on like some Athleticus? Okay, what if you had on some fake Jordans? Like, what if Jordan was like moonwalking or something?
And
like,
I knew they was fake.
Yeah, they was some fake. You knew they was fake
I
Jordans.
would clown them for sure.
But how did you know?
Because he said he moonwalking.
I'm saying like Jordan doing the moonwalk, or he coming off the pick and roll or something. Like,
Man, have you ever seen that you're a pair of Jordans? Can you point out a pair of Jordans if you saw
she
them?
know
I know they got the.
She know the Jumpman symbol.
Yeah,
she
but
know the symbol though. She know the symbol.
But if I held up two pair of shoes, could you point out which one was the Jordan without seeing the logo?
No.
Thank you. But that's the point, G.
No, but I'm talking about the logo. My point is
on most shoes, you cannot see the logo except Nikes. You cannot see the logo except Nikes and some Adidas. You can't even see the logo.
daughter Jordan is on the tongue.
Your pants covering the
Dog, no, they're not. What are you talking about?
Your pants are going to cover.
They not. Depends on what kind of pants you wearing.
When you stand up, your pants are going to cover.
Bobby, how?
Nobody's going to look that far down to see your shoe, G.
But I'm saying if it's a first date, dog. If it's a first date and she see Jordan coming off the pick and roll, nigga, she gonna feel different. Is what I'm saying.
I don't think so.
You want to feel different? That nigga come off the pick and roll. Like, dog.
You are saying this because you are deep into sneaker culture or Jordan culture.
It's about brands. So if it's like the Chanel is the double C's, right?
Yes.
So you hear the bitch with two D's interlocked, nigga, I'ma know something's up. That shit fake.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk shit for sure.
Huh?
I'm gonna talk shit for sure.
Would you still date him if he came there off the pick and roll?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm saying.
I'm not the person to ask about that. I'm not a name brand person.
That's
So
that, and I did say that.
But the fact that you are wearing a off-brand, like not even an off-brand,
A knockoff.
that does say something about you, and I think that it should be stated.
So you would still date him, but it's a red flag though. You still date him, but it's a red flag.
Yeah.
But what
because you're trying to be something that you're not.
So this is my argument. My argument was the guy that is original and knows how to dress, whether it's a trendy brand, a popular brand, or an old brand. If that guy knows how to dress, the girl will talk to him because he looks good.
And
the guy knows how to dress.
And what I
no, not a knockoff. If I had on a pair of Lee's and K-Swiss and a polo T-shirt and I looked good, you would talk to me.
Yeah.
But what I would say was that nigga is going to have a harder time than like what you said against the nigga who's wearing a Nike Tech.
Right. And I said that.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
I said that.
I didn't disagree with you.
Well, all I'm saying at the end of the day, if you know how to dress and you are an original fashion person, then just wear what you like. You don't have to wear everything that everybody else wears. Stop trying to be different like everybody else. Everybody else wearing the same thing. Go wear, if you like it, wear it. It's that simple. Wear what you like. That's all I say. Wear what you like. Like, so if you like K-Swiss, you like Jabot, wear it. I like Converse. I like Adidas. You know, and if I see a pair of K-Swiss I like, I'm gonna wear them.
The only sneakers I wear is Pumas.
Yeah.
I like Pumas.
Yeah, Pumas is dope.
That shit.
But if you got Pumas and your cat is extra fat, pause, like...
Yo! What? Who was you talking to? Talking about Beyonce! Who was you talking to,
yo? But I'm saying...
Hey, cut this shit off.
If the Puma is a tiger or something different, then I'm saying you'll feel different.
All I'm saying.
Okay,
is
I think we're done. Thank you.
Yes, thanks, man.
Bye.
Appreciate you. I'm saying majority of logos you're not going to be able to see off first glance. Now, when you examine people, yes, you're going to be able to see those logos. Or if you try to talk to another sneakerhead.
But I don't. Most people, logos are logos for a reason. They're immediately identifiable when you see them.
Yes,
so if it's
true.
not
when you see them, if you don't see it, you wouldn't know.
But most of these brands design their clothes in a way for their logo to be seen.
I don't know,
nigga. They don't put Coca-Cola under the can, nigga.
Yeah. That's true. But I'm saying like what you said with the tongue of the shoe. Like, I don't think people are gonna examine it that quick unless.
But I'm saying you don't have to, dog. You know the Jumpman. Everybody know this Jumpman, bro.
Yes.
So if this nigga is doing anything different, bro, this nigga got two hands in the air.
But how can you know he's doing something different if you don't see it?
But I'm saying it's always visible. It's always visible, bro.
Okay.
Nigga, your crown is always visible.
No, it's not.
When is your crown not visible? On what? On what item do you have your crown on where it's not visible?
I put my logos in very strategic spots, so
they can be seen.
No, so that it accents other pieces.
Such.
So like for me, I wear a lot of watches. So in this particular hoodie, I put my logo right above your left wrist because you wear your watch right there. So I put my logo in very strategic places. Now if the logo is supposed to be the focal point of the design, then yeah, that's different. Then yeah, I'm gonna put it in the point where it's going to be the focal point of the design. But if it's not the focal point of the design, then no, it's going to be somewhere, but you're going to know you're going to see it eventually.
So that's what I'm saying. You're going to see it.
Not at first glance. Not at first glance. You're not.
Okay. I mean, I'm trying to think of a time when you don't see a logo at first glance. And like maybe besides pants. But other than that, it's tough, bro. It's tough.
I don't think so, G. I don't think it's as tough as you say it is, but that it is what it is. Oh my God! Open this window, it's hot. But yeah, we go. That's another episode. You speak from the sneakerhead culture, so or community.
No, I speak as a nigga who look at brands and I know what a logo look like. And if that logo does not look how that logo is supposed to look, I'm gonna know. I'm
not disagreeing with that. Everybody knows how a logo is supposed to look.
So if it looks off, you know it's off.
But what I'm saying is, if your outfit, when you first look at somebody walking down the street, you cannot see the logo on a outfit
from down the street. No.
If I'm on the porch and somebody walking up the steps, like I cannot see the logo when I first see them.
That's
the very first thing I'm gonna see is like
the colors,
the shapes of whatever shirt they wear or pants they wear, whether it's baggy, whether it's fitted. I'm gonna see all that stuff first, and then when they get closer and I examine them, then I'm gonna see those logos. But what I'm saying is, in the time it takes for somebody. Specifically, a guy talking to a girl is
oh no!
In those situations,
when you're up that close, that's it. When you're up that close, you're too close now. Like, no, you're too close.
I think
if you wearing a polo and it's like, nigga, it's two horses next to each other, bro. Like, no, nigga, I'm a no.
I think in most cases, from what I've seen, from when I've seen guys try to talk to girls, I've never seen a girl step back and examine this nigga whole outfit and then determine if they want to talk to him or not.
She was probably looking at that nigga on his way up to her.
But even walking up to it, how you cannot see a logo from down the block, G.
But to talk to somebody, you got to get face to face, nigga.
Yeah, but you're not about to, when you get face to face, you're not about to step back and look at their shoes.
No, because I saw you coming this way.
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
But when I saw you coming up, I didn't see the logo.
Why weren't you looking for logos?
I got bad vision, so maybe that's what it is. Who looks for logos? Who?
Nobody looks for logos, but I'm saying you see logos because that's how clothes are designed.
Okay.
Like, no, like, nobody, like, bruh, like, nobody, like, got just one logo, like, randomly back here, and that's the only logo on the shirt. That's not how it works. That's not how it works.
Okay. I think we argued 2 different points, but, okay.
For sure.
Anyway, I hope y'all was entertained by this episode of the Block Talk Podcast. Let us know how y'all like this new visual for the camera. Got a new camera set up, so let us know what y'all think. It's a little clearer, it's a little different. Let us know. If y'all got anything to say about any of these conversations, leave a comment below and share it with somebody that disagrees with you. So if you agree, and share it with somebody that disagrees with you, so we can get some good conversation going. But yeah, I think that's about it, man. You got any announcements? Anything coming up?
No.
Any new music got dropping? No.
No.
You working on music? No. Okay.
No.
All right. Well, that's it. I'll holler at y'all. Remember to follow us on Facebook, YouTube, anywhere you get your podcast from, whether it be Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor. No, not Anchor.
Spotify, Apple Music.
Apple.
Yes.
Apple Music, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. We on all of those things.
Oh, did you know YouTube got a podcast thing now?
I did not, but we can talk about that.
I mean, it's still like in beta. I can tell you about it after.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But yeah, y'all be easy. Peace.